But we begin with breaking news out of Washington, where the House Select Committee investigating the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol wants to hear from Georgia Representative Barry Loudermilk.
Lawmakers say the Republican may have information about a tour through parts of the U.S. Capitol the day before the attack. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us with more. And Scott, remind us here of Representative Loudermilk's ties to the attack on the Capitol.
Well, this is a significant escalation of the January 6th Select Committee's investigation. Another one of their own colleagues, this Republican Congressman Barry Loudermilk of the suburban Atlanta area, has been asked to appear voluntarily for an interview. According to this letter sent to Loudermilk by the committee and released publicly in a press release by the January 6th Select Committee, there's evidence the committee has that Loudermilk led a tour through parts of this Capitol complex January 5th. 2021. There have long been suspicions and rumors of tours on this complex the day before the Capitol attack, led by members of Congress at a time when the Capitol was fully closed to visitors due to COVID. This is the first confirmation from the committee they believe they have evidence a tour was given. What's important to note is this letter and this announcement from the January 6th Select Committee doesn't specify who they believe was on the tour. But they do another thing in this letter that's noteworthy. They say Republicans on the House Administration Committee told the January 6th Select Committee they'd reviewed the tapes, looked through security cameras, and found no evidence of tours January 5th, 2021. So the Select Committee says its evidence shows their denial is contradicted, which is a way of saying they believe those Republicans were not being forthcoming, honest, or accurate. Barry Loudermilk has not responded to our immediate request for comment, nor have members of the House Administration Committee. But it's worth underscoring the significance of this, Tanya and Nancy. This House Select January 6th Committee, which is 3 weeks away from its first public primetime hearing, is now investigating another one of their own colleagues, a Republican member of Congress. That is a unique and distinctive development.
So, Scott, does Loudermilk have the option to refuse to speak to the committee? And if so, what repercussions could he face? I mean, we know that there are several people who've been subpoenaed by the committee who the committee is still waiting to hear from.
Unequivocally, he can avoid participating or talking to the January 6th Select Committee. At this moment, they've asked him to voluntarily come in for a meeting and to do so next week. The other colleagues in the House Republican Conference who've been subpoenaed to testify before this committee can defy those subpoenas as well. It's unclear if there'd be a potential to use, the criminal code to make them come in, to give leverage to this committee to get their interviews. Barry Loudermilk at this point is only being asked to voluntarily speak to the committee. It's a clock that's ticking quite loudly for the January 6th Select Committee. They've got 3 weeks till that first hearing, and they've got a growing number of their own colleagues they want to interview, but who have not yet agreed to be interviewed.
Scott MacFarlane, thank you very much for joining us.